And welcome back. And as was mentioned earlier in the show, the focus of this conversation is looking at the Crystal Lights 5K Christmas Run Walk. And it's interesting because I feel like you guys were just here yesterday talking about this run coming up. Of course, as a part of City Run Xpress, we've been joined by brother-sister team Ian Morrison and Karen Rosito. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Marlene, and thank you all and Channel 5 to have us back again.
It was yesterday you were here, right? That's why
feels
we're
that
not
way, I
ready.
agree.
Yeah.
It was actually 3 months ago we started, and it felt like a long time, but we're here, and I think
the guilt makes me feel like it was yesterday.
And there shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You can walk, and that's why we made sure we included that word walk. And most people walk, like my sister said, walk much more than that in Chatham Mall at the mall, and downtown, especially right now in Belize City.
That's right. So let's talk about what has happened over the last 3 months. When you came on, it was really to launch that it was going to be taking place, to get people to register early, and Karen, get people in shape. So what's been happening over the past 3 months with you all?
It's been wonderful because we have more and more. You know, we put all our business about the run out on Facebook, so we have more and more showing up. We have people have actually fostered relationships. We did the mock distance, or the distance, I think it was Tuesday
morning,
and
yes.
Everybody did it, and in record time. Slowest did it, I think, in 49 minutes.
Wow.
And they're amazed of, because of, the weight, of course the weight loss, because a little at a time yields a lot, and that's what's been going on.
Yes, and what happened too, that now that we know that tonight is the run at 7 p.m. And we want to ensure people that we'll be out there and we're ready, and we'll be also registering people today. So you could come out today and at the stationery house or at the venue. We'll be out there from about 4:30 this evening, 5 o'clock, and you could come out to the venue at the lighthouse or the Memorial Park, and you could register there.
Okay. So the registration that you've gotten so far, you guys have already gotten quite a number of people on board, right?
Yes, absolutely. We're over between 100 and, the last time I checked, 125 and 150. I'll have to check the final figures. Yeah. And but we're prepared for much more, and we just want to inform the listeners that we have packages for you to register, and we'll explain about that shortly.
Now, no, we can move into that at this point in time. It is a Christmas-themed run walk. So it is going to be a cool time of day.
7 p.m.
It's going to be beautiful because you guys are providing lighted bracelets, and it's at night, so it's going to look really great.
Beautiful and sound too, because we have little bells for your sneakers.
I spy some bells on the table, so that was going to be my next question. Why don't we call this the Jingle Bell Run Walk?
Well, of course, bells, that is always a part of Christmas, and I'll just like to...
So these are to go on your sneakers?
Yes, what happened in
Is it to tell people the pace you're going too slow or very fast?
No, it's part of a fun family run, and Bells does that for you at Christmas time. But in the package, you will get it's a package. It's not just a shirt. Yeah. You'll get a shirt, of course, with at the front you'll have the name of the run, the Crystal Lights 5K Christmas Run Walk, and there's a glow in the dark logo here that will also glow in the night, City Run. And then we have our sponsors at the back, BTB and Go Graphics, and also my special K here, Karen Rosito, the fitness health guru. And along with that, you will get a number. And this number, it's a what we call a bib. It has a tear off bottom, and I'm asking people, don't tear it off. We'll take that from you at the end. You could pin this on your shirt. Yeah. In the front, some people might prefer the back, but we would prefer the front. And then from here, we'll be giving you that package, and that has 4 pins in it, 4 connectors for the glow sticks, and 4 bells and 4 ties. You could just string the ties through the bell, and we're expecting you to fix that to somewhere that moves, usually on your tennis.
The jingle away.
It jingles all the way.
Imagine
So-
200 people moving.
It's going to be awesome.
And we have gotten registrations from people with strollers, people with different abilities, you know. So it's been, and what I noticed is that we've been bombarding the public for the past 3 months. It's coming. And now people are, what are you doing? So, but we continue to say it's all in the name of health.
Yeah.
Christmas is a time of merriment. You eat, you drink, and you be merry. But you have to think about what, you know, your health. So the ones that have been practicing burn approximately 400 to 600 calories a walk or a run, and on that night you'll probably, because you're hyped, burn a little bit more. But that's like half a plate of turkey and without the salad.
Well, I guess what's a perfect time now, just before Christmas, that you'll have all the excuse to eat as much ham and turkey as you want. But just to continue, what we're trying to encourage is the supporters. We're asking them to bring along an LED light. It's very cheap in Belize for family members and anyone that wants to line the route. And you could just put this on when the participants are passing. So you could bring along a light. And at the end of the race, each person that completes the race will get a 5K medal. And it has all the information on the back of the medal.
It's nice.
That is really nice, yeah.
So, yes, it's not just you participate. And once we've logged you in, probably within a week, you will get your participation certificate with your time for the event.
So, this is the inaugural event for City Run Express.
Yes.
What is, how do you feel about the response that you've gotten so far?
Well, I think it's something still new. I mean, people normally exercise, but to do a more formal event, I think it has been good, considering it's the first one in Belize City. We have it in Placencia, the end of the World Marathon. So we're expecting that this will be something that will grow on people, and eventually they get used to it. They will be hearing about the events, and eventually you will know what's to come, and you look forward to
start a collection of medals. That's what most people who run 5Ks do. And let's clarify, 5K, because people always ask me, oh, that's 5 miles. It's not.
It's 3.1 miles.
Okay.
And it's doable. The streets are, all the streets that the route is around, they're perfectly paved.
Okay.
So a kid can do it. On Tuesday, the actual guy that came in second is a child, Preston Buckner, 10 years old. From St. Joseph, big up St. Joseph, big up his parents, right? He came out at 5 and he left everyone. So a child can do it if he or she is kind of fit. And I was telling people that if you have a smaller child that you want to maybe ride along with you, bring her, just be responsible for him or her.
Yeah.
And people have been registering kids, right?
And the route that you're taking?
Okay, yes, it's a city route again, and I always say this, that I would have loved a downtown Belize city route, but again, it's the Christmas time. We start at the lighthouse at 7 p.m. I'm asking if people could be there at least by 6:30, between 6 and 6:30, and we go along the Marine Parade Boulevard and right up to the end of BTL Park, and we turn left at Thursday onto Bayman Avenue. We take another left and go all the way up to GSCOM, not to the plaza, and we turn left on Kaya Almar, just behind the MCC grounds. We go to the Princess, just at the end of the Princess parking lot, and we take a right. We continue right into Barak Road, past the town clock, past Brothers Habet, into Hydes Lane, and we take a right again, past Holy Redeemer Credit Union, and then we take a left at Holy Redeemer School, right by Bottom Dollar. We continue straight across, don't go over the bridge, else I'll be in trouble. And we continue to Mirab, and at Mirab we go left. We go around the park on the side where the bandstand is, and we'll finish just after the bandstand. It's a very short, doable route, and even people that are walking moderately.
You're not going downtown, but you really wanted to go close to it.
I really wanted to go downtown.
So you'll pass the bridge and wave.
We will settle for that this time around, but it's close enough.
Yeah.
I must thank the City Council and the Police Department for working with us. and they've been very, very helpful and accommodating.
So your choice was deliberate in terms of taking it into actual neighborhoods, right?
Yes, very much so, because we want to also to encourage people in these areas. We don't want to be out of the way and out of sight, and I think with that it will help our promotion, and the next time around more people, it will be visible to more people, and in that way I think once they hear about it, then they will want to participate.
Now, Karen, I know you have your morning group, and you have quite a few promoters I've seen. I won't call any names, JC. Really pushing about just what the process was like, getting ready for it, and kind of getting your own movement started early morning, right?
And discussing, we kept talking about footwear. Doesn't have to be expensive, but at least durable and comfortable. What we've done is we've had people like JC post on their page, not intentional, but to encourage, and we've gotten quite a few. Well, if JC could do it, I could do it. But in that, everybody has gotten fitter, because now nobody is there more than 49 minutes. We start at 5 because we'll continue training even after this event, because City Run Xpress plans to have events at least 3 or 4 times a year. So it's a process. In May, there's a diabetes run, 26 miles. So we're getting ready for that too. City Run Expressers will show up and will do our thing. So it's a process, and I encourage the ones, the ladies have these long decorated toenails. If you want to run, at least for this event, file the toenails straight across. Make sure that you're comfortable.
No, that's key, because what people don't know about runners is that sometimes you sacrifice toenails in the process.
It's painful.
But if you trim them properly you should be okay.
And it's all about, honestly, to me, you don't really have to hydrate on the course, but everybody is different. So bring your little water pouches, and there'll be people marking as to where you need to turn. And it should be fun, and tonight is going to be clear and cool. It's beautiful and bright.
I'd just like to say thanks also to Shara, and she's been helping out us a lot. Shara Usher, and she's been there all the time. She's a runner, and big thanks to her, but also to the people that came through for us too, along with Channel 5. You've always been here, Miss Marlene, and because of that, I know you might can't make it tonight, but
I really wanted to.
Yes, I'd like to give you
you
a complimentary package.
So we can lie to William and tell him I did it, right? Don't tell anyone.
I didn't say that, but I would like to say many thanks to the Belize Tourism Board, to Go Graphics, and of course to Karen Rosito to be out there with the participants every morning, making sure that they are up and down that place. She checks on them every morning, every day.
So if someone hasn't been training, 3 miles, it sounds like a lot, but as you mentioned, it's doable.
And you can walk.
And you can walk.
It's not like the cancer distance that's 9-10 miles. It's just you can walk, because we walk 3 miles in a regular day, walking up and down. But it's going to pass or go before you know it. Because and it's a meet and greet, because we aim to have, and we ask the general public register, instead of going at the park, sitting down, eating, whatever people do out there, register and do a night. It's the first of its kind in Belize. I don't think
Belize City
we've ever done a night run or a night walk. And then I want to remind people, it's not a race. So there won't be first place, second place, all of that.
It's just completion.
Just completion. And yes, you'd like to see your name in the top 10. You notice we're posting who, but it's all about, we'll still post. It's all about showing up and doing it.
But it also helps in terms of your own personal growth. So if my first 5K is 49 minutes and the next 5K is a little bit less.
And everybody that runs in the morning try to beat their best time. So you see people with their Strava, that's a program, an app.
Runkeeper.
Their heart rate monitors. I have to hurry. And then he's what we call coasting, so no one is left behind. And no one will be left behind tonight. So it's all in the name of health and wellness.
Absolutely.
Start 2016 right.
It's a jump start on what will be most people's resolution, which is get healthier. Weight loss is one, but get healthier. And people can definitely jump on the opportunity. So as you pointed out, you don't have to have been training.
No.
Show up tonight, register,
there'll be a
and
warm
take a
up.
stroll.
There'll be a warm up just to stretch hamstrings, calves, basically to get rid of, people get the jitters.
Yeah.
So there'll be music out there, and we want to encourage, if you don't know or if you missed this, go on Facebook, check out City Run Xpress, or check out Karen Gillian Rosito. I'm mispronouncing my own name. And we are there, we take pictures.
Yeah.
People I didn't get in the picture because it's beautiful too, but next year, that's when I'm going to really be bombarding, because I want we see what that 3 months did to people, so why not continue for 2016?
I would just
the cost for registration,
the cost it's I would say our opening cost, inaugural cost, it's $25 just to cover the cost of the package, because again, it's not just a shirt, it's for people to have fun, and that's why I'm hoping that they really put the bells on their shoes, and also wear the number so they could receive their medal. And I'd like to say too that we are, when you go out there and you're with a crowd, you need to do what you can do and don't get carried away. We don't want anyone to get hurt. We want them to stay safe. We had thought about taking off the lights, but we'll have a number of older persons, so we're not taking off the lights for all those that ask me. We'll keep the lights on, but you will have the lighted armbands, and that is especially good. The police said that was good for them. And so we will be there, no lights, but do what you can do. Don't do more than you can do. And even at a moderate pace, you're walking and talking, you will do it within an hour. Well, it's easy. So don't.
And I think Karen had mentioned earlier, you walk more than that in Chatham Mall or right now when you're shopping.
Yes. And you're walking in appropriate shoes. So if you have on a tennis shoe, and like for people who are saying, well, I don't have tennis shoe. One, if you haven't used your sneakers in a year, check it, because sometimes the sole may come off because it's dry rotten. For that case, the Hookup, they sell tennis reasonable. The one on Freetown Road, also Creole wagons. So get your sneakers, or my thing is, listen, just put on a good pair of flat shoes then, and just do it, because it's just a matter of we want to get you moving.
All right, so what else would you like to tell people about the run walk coming up tonight?
Well, I would like to say that if you come out there, you will have a good time, especially if you come out with I'm encouraging you to come out with your family, either as a participant or as a spectator to support you. And at the end, I think it's about you and yourself, how you feel about yourself and the health, and starting into the new year, start the new year right, and it will carry you on through. And it will also give you an opportunity to eat a little extra ham and turkey if you want to. Christmas is really a good time, and that's why we're celebrating it. Please come out, but stay safe, do what you can do, and we'll be out there. You will have your water and your bananas at the end.
And I'm sure 2016 will see more 5Ks.
We'll see more 5Ks, and in the in-between distance, there are 2 miles, the 4 miles, and the 1 mile. We'll have my fastest mile coming up. That will come up, and encourage people to get to the point where they can run a 5K within a reasonable time, and it's easier than you think. And I think people can do it, and it's just something to encourage and help them along. But it's about them, and I want them to come out and do it, and start early enough, and knowing now that we'll have other events coming up. I'd like to thank you again very much, Channel 5, Marlene.
This is a great initiative. This is a great initiative, and we think, as I mentioned to you, it's also a way for people to jumpstart on a healthier version of themselves for next year.
And we will continue right through. So I encourage them all in the name of health. Only you can benefit.
All right, so look out for the City Express runners tonight in the Crystal Lights Christmas 5K, right?
Just like to say, packages are available today at Stationery House, Slaughterhouse Road, near to the Boeing and Boeing distribution, all day today.
So if you want to get it ahead of time,
you can get it there. You could call me at 610-610-1912.
And you have this information on your Facebook pages.
Yes.
City Run Express.
City Run Express and
Karen Rosito.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much, too.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, it's to talk about Body Talk Energy Therapy. So stay tuned.